OBS Coon hits. Refresh. Refresh, everyone! Refresh! OBS Coon has been hit. I hope you guys can see me, but you guys are always able to see me and hear me. So, I'm worrying less over OBS intermittently cutting me off. Oh, I recognize who that is. Wow, they have an emote like that? That is amazing. I really gotta try out Zurk sometime for their streams. Am I following Zurk? I hope I am. I would love to follow Ella's friends. Like, why wouldn't I? And I'm pretty sure I've hung out with them before. I know that there are some friends I've hung out with Ella before. And speaking of which, I hope Ella continues to do okay since the big news that did hit her and when she had to go back to family. I do hope that she is doing okay. I hope so. But hey, whenever she's ready, my DMs are always open and I will gladly be there for my friend. I always will be. Oh yeah, wasn't I talking about the reviews for Code Vein 2? Yeah, I just mentioned that I am going to be playing that game after I wrap up with Coffee Talk. I probably could have just played another game of Coffee Talk, but I could do that another time. Also, I just gotta wait a bit for my revenue to just kick in, especially for my promotion to kick in. So not this week, but next week, I'm gonna be officially entitled to be the assistant manager. And so far, some of my duties as assistant manager for what I've been trained over is going smoothly, so I can definitely confirm that I will be doing a great job as an assistant manager. I was told that it's pretty straightforward with what I have to do as an assistant manager, so I don't need to think too hard over anything. Even though at first I was just ensuring that I could really work hard, but so far I feel like I really don't need to think too hard over the position because there are some people that do really well as assistant managers and they're like, yep, you know, a lot of hours and extra duties to perform, but nothing I can't handle. What are those emotes, Tora? Dej? Wait, why are you feeling Dej, Tora? Are you doing okay? Don't feel Dej in my chat. I hope you can become alive and well. But yeah, I'm still having high considerations for purchasing Code Vein 2. And I'm sure that I'm going to really like it and probably take a long-ass time to create my character in Code Vein 2. I am really not going to be surprised if that's what's going to happen because when I created my character last time, I took my sweet-ass time, but I had a really great time. Oh yeah. I had the time of my life just making my VTuber persona in the game because they have really great customizable options in Code Vein 1, and when it comes to Code Vein 2, they have even more customizable options, so maybe I could be much more accurate to my VTuber persona. What? What is that supposed to mean, Tora? Please don't get me concerned. I don't know what you mean by that. I hope you're not talking about anything too dark because I don't like that in my Twitch chat. So please don't go into that direction if that's what you're going for. But still, a lot of people are complaining about how open world the game is in the reviews, but honestly, I think I know just what to expect out of that game, and it will give me plenty of opportunities to talk with you guys so that way I can enjoy the views. And where would I be? Paris, France? Because I believe I've seen the Eiffel Tower in the trailer. Hey, welcome back, Smoke King. I hope you're doing well. Whatever it is that you need to do, welcome back in. Friendly Shagster. What is that supposed to mean? I feel like I'm gonna need a bit of clarification over what exactly you mean about that. Hey, Mint, I have a question. Hopefully you can answer it. Well, so long as you're not those first-time chatters that say, hey, can I ask you a question? So I know you're not going to ask those commission questions, so knock yourself out, master. Hopefully I can answer as well. You reset and it killed me. What? Oh, right, because of the disconnection. Sorry about that, Smoke King. I have shitty internet connection sometimes. Hopefully the next place I move into, I can have more stable connection. Even though I think that this town is due for an internet tower upgrade because more and more people keep moving in. Especially if you're rich and want to retire here. A lot of people that are rich or seeking retirement that isn't in Florida, they just like to come here. I mean, we do have really good views of the mountains and there's history to this town, but still. Oh boy. I guess with increasing demand, it's a really good thing that I'm going to become an assistant manager, but hopefully my little store is going to keep up with demands, even though there is a Walmart nearby and I think a Target as well. I am a VFX? Wait, what's VFX? Only joking, serious now. I've been trying to get crowd control to work in multiplayer games, but I'm not too familiar with it because I think I've only looked around it a few times. I'm only familiar with Chaos Tricks. Sorry that I can't answer that, Master, but I really do hope that you can figure it out on your end. I know that sometimes it takes a little elbow grease here and there and some trial and error to get a program to work, but I do hope that you are able to get it up and running. Yeah, no problem, Master. Not a problem at all. But yeah, I just really like crowd control because I do like the options listed with what you can do to other players. And speaking of which, when my debut anniversary comes up in March, I still plan on having that in action. And also, that reminds me, once I get my schedule, once I become assistant manager, I'm gonna need to ask around some people for trying out the left challenge runs because I want to do that again like I did last year. I want to. So not only is there the Elden Ring streams, but I wish to have that as well. I want to learn sword fencing. Do it! Do it! Just do it! You'll never know if you like it or not if you don't try. Do it! Just do it! Don't let the voices in your head warrant you in saying you can't do it because you're gonna live a long life and you may look back thinking, why didn't I try this to see if I like it or not? Just do it! Do it! And make sure you put in a good amount of hard work to reward yourself properly to say you tried and persevered. You don't need to be the best sword fencer in the world, but you can do it. I actually put a sub redeem for my birthday stream. Wait, what's YLYL? Oh god, Tor is about ready to get violent here. And sorry for the ad break, everyone, since, you know, OBS decided to shit itself and now the ads are playing. Unfortunately, they are out of my control. Oh yeah, those. Gotcha, Master. I hate ads. Period. This is one reason why I don't want to deploy 10 minutes worth of ads. I've even seen some small streamers do. While it is totally up to them to try to get some more subs in, but my critique is that it just really hurts their view count. It really does. Some people say, no, you gotta get more cut from Twitch. Well, it's not all about money. It's not. I'm not gonna go for that. It's why I only go for 1 to 2 minute ads. I bet if I do make it out there as a streamer someday in the future, I don't know when, I really don't want to just have my ad revenue be the sole source of income. No. I think I actually just want to get good and, you know, rely on bits and sponsorships, like, and actually be a very strategically minded person and not try to squeeze every cent out of, like, say if somebody wants a simp from me so bad and I need to squeeze every cent from them. No, fuck no. I ain't doing that. I have good morals as a content creator. Even though those morals have been challenged through time, I'm not gonna deploy like 10-minute ads, no. But still, this is why I prefer to strategically place my ads whenever possible, such as bathroom breaks, because unlike other streamers, I take a lot of bathroom breaks, I'm starting to notice. Some people could just handle streams for long periods of time, but I'm like, oh, I gotta go piss because I'm being a responsibly minded streamer and I need to go out and use the bathroom because I'm hydrating myself, you know? So I'm not gonna be like those streamers that just don't take care of themselves, but sometimes I do forget, and I do need you guys to remind me. Even if I don't automatically get my water bottled, I do need reminders sometimes. Especially depending on how locked in I am in a game. Any help from you guys is gonna help out. I can hold on for so long myself until it's like, nope, I gotta go. Well, don't piss your pants! Trouble Day? Wait, what's Trouble Day? I don't know what Trouble Day is. You're gonna have to clarify that for me. Now, as for how mod hunting goes, right, as I was talking about with Skyrim, I did find a few good mods that maybe I can't show you. Let me go check real quick how long that YouTube video is. If I look through my history real quick. Man, my recommendations. Well, hold up. Kit. Huh? What is this? 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 What have I done to my recommended search results? What have I done? What have I done? Oh no, I just realized because OBS Kun fucked itself, my pinned tweet is gone. I mean, my pinned post in chat is gone. Oh no, hang on. Let me go ahead and get that set up for you guys. So, it's explanation point Poggers for you guys to access this. Let me just go ahead and pin this real quick. There we go. You gotta love Twitch Kun when you go through OBS shitting itself and you gotta repin something. Aw, terrible day. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, it's not gonna be... What the fuck is this? No. 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 What have I done? Once you start watching a popular YouTuber's content, then you get the most questionable things imaginable from them. Is that like melted Skittles mixed with peanut butter or something? Why would you ever have this at a street vendor stall? No. No. And I'm probably not going to react to his videos again because I think there's other videos I wish to react to. Okay, now right here is pretty normal. 7 levels of Sith? Wait, there's levels of Sith? Oh yeah, because we were watching that Darth Maul trailer. I can't wait. Am I subscribed to this guy? Let me check real quick. Okay, good. I am subscribed. And let me go ahead and make sure that I have notifications on because I think he's a really cool dude. Yep, so if you want to use the affiliate link and put in my code MINTFREY, then you guys can get yourself 10% off on your orders. Especially when it comes to the combo deals, I believe, so you can get some more bang for your buck right there. Now, as for what I have in my history... Now, where is it that I am looking for? Oh yeah, I did watch this music video by Numi, and once again, she killed it. Absolutely killed it. Now, this one was pretty cool because I noticed that there are certain Skyrim modders out there. They really fancy themselves with having very attractive female characters to play as. I mean, they're cultured. I can't blame them if you guys were to, like, just... Let me just kind of scurry around this YouTube video real quick. Just to prove my point with how down bad these guys are. Look, I'm pretty sure this outfit is from Genshin Impact. This tells me a lot with how much this person loves gacha games. Do you think that this person, Sing Gaming, would use some of his YouTube money to purchase some, you know, maybe Welkin Stones off of Genshin Impact? Are they called Welkin Stones? Yeah, Yaimiko. Okay, good. Yaimiko. Though he is missing out on the hair and ears, so I don't know why this person didn't decide to just do that. Well, the current Forex rate is not good. Forex? What's that? Now, what other Gooner outfits does this person have? I want to see them. I know that there is one from Honkai Star Rail, I think. Which one was it? I'm trying to get a good shot with you guys, but basically point proven. She's there to promote Raid Oh. Nah, this person's not promoting Raid Shadow Legends. In case you guys are ever wondering if I would dare go for a promo of Raid Shadow Legends, no. Not unless there was just like a really good reason to. And if I was desperate. Oh yeah, and there were some other mods. And I was just checking to see all the benefits there is to being a vampire in Oblivion. It turns out that you can only get stronger by not feeding on mortals for a while. So while I'm getting some benefits, it really would explain why certain spells I obtain just decrease. So it's really a double-edged sword with how that goes for me being a vampire in Oblivion. Oh yeah, and then I showed you guys this video. It's glorious. And this really does explain a lot about my music taste as well as what gets recommended over my Discord server. I do like what you guys post in my Discord server, even if I may not swing that way for all of them, but still. Now, was it this one that I was watching? Yeah, that one's like for 15 minutes. Oh yeah, it was this one that I was watching. Honestly, some really cool vampire mods to have here. If I show you guys really quick. And in case you guys are wondering, yes, I made sure to disable ads.
For generations, people have been fascinated by the concept of vampires.
But yeah,
and the Elder
I was even
series has
told by
long
my
since
friend
had their own
Kendra
iteration of these iconic
that being a
supernatural
vampire in
creatures.
vanilla Skyrim, it's
When
just
Skyrim
dog
was initially
shit.
released, vampires were fairly underdeveloped.
Oh!
That is until the Dawnguard DLC fleshed them out a bit, actually giving players a reason to want to play
gotcha.
as a vampire. But to truly take
From that
this
one
concept
video
to
I
the
was
next
briefly
level,
showing
mods
you?
are required. So I scoured the Nexus in an attempt to create the ultimate collection of vampire mods for you to enjoy in your next playthrough as a vampire.
God damn, look at that texture overhaul on the vampire here.
I'd like to begin with a series of mods.
I am starting to remember why I didn't really go for the Dawnguard DLC back then as a kid.
One of the most iconic
I guess I just really didn't feel the whole vampire vibes. I didn't hear too much praise over it.
Available to improve the eyes of
it's why I only stuck with Hearthfire and Dragonborn DLC.
The Eyes of Beauty Vampire Eyes Remastered.
And again, these Skyrim modders really like to make their women attractive.
Overhaul.
They do.
Another distinguished feature of vampires are their teeth.
Is this going to be me later on down the road when I try the modded vampire route after I'm done with Oblivion?
Overhaul, one of the highest quality and most customizable teeth.
God, it looks like it was made in 2026 rather than 2011.
Vastly improve the teeth and fangs.
That is where Genshin got its inspiration. Oh!
Next,
I'm here to promote the latest of the Twilight series. Kill it!
But I've always felt was missing.
Have a good lurk, Dejected Moose!
Vampires have claws.
But yeah, as a vampire, I could go unhanded, but if I were to go unhanded, I think I would rather have a skill perk tree modded to where barehanded can level up the one-handed skill tree.
Before we continue, a quick
No!
this video.
Absolutely not! No. I'm sorry, what happened? Must have been the wind.
Now that we've greatly improved the appearance of vampires in human form, let's not forget.
Of course,
about
I'm not going to
those
hate
that
the
sit at
YouTuber for
pinnacle
doing
of the
that.
vampire species. Pure-blooded vampires that are capable of assuming the vampire lord form. As fearsome as this form is, there's still much room for improvement. The newly released Vampire Lord overhaul by Rundell makes drastic changes to the visual appearance of Vampire Lords.
I think this will actually get me thirsting for vampires in Skyrim because look at this pale ass person. Look, pale ass. Pale ass. The skin texture is just ass compared to 2012. Don't you hate it when I forget to add on ad blocker?
Vampire Lords have been replaced by larger, more immersive ones that would
actually. You know what I find interesting about Twitch is that sometimes they can detect it, but sometimes they can't. So it's kind of a 50-50 chance with your ad blocker on Twitch. I really don't care if somebody uses ad block on Twitch, but if you kindly donate bits or anything else, then I would greatly appreciate that.
There's now 4 armor
so
options
I'm not
at
too
your disposal,
sure.
Each with
God
their own
damn, I
distinctive
forgot
appearance.
the armor sets.
If you're interested, you can also opt
I mean, I do like to look at the pecs and abs of a Vampire Lord, so I probably won't go with the armor sets if you ask me. Model,
including a Molag ball
because I want to respectfully gaze upon the Vampire Lord.
An integral theme of vampires is blood. Therefore, it's only fitting we improve the visuals of
You
blood.
know, when I start a
This can be
vampire
done with none other
playthrough
than
in
enhanced blood
Skyrim,
textures, a mod I'm sure
I
many
should
of you have already downloaded.
probably go for a sneak
To even
build.
further enhance blood, the mod Dirt and Blood provides
I wonder how that would
visual
complement
effects
with the
allowing
Thieves
blood to
Guild.
accumulate on your character
But then
and NPCs
again,
as a
with the
result of
Thieves
combat.
Guild, it's just...
I'd also recommend the Dirt and Blood
It's just not the
HD
same as what
texture
you
by
get in
Nobear, which
Oblivion, you
provides
know?
higher resolution textures that are designed to complement the color and look
God,
of the blood from
Skyrim
enhanced blood
retexturing
textures.
has just gone so far.
Now that we've
There's just
enhanced
so
the
much history
visuals
to
of
it compared to
vampires,
other
let's hone
games
in
that
on
would
the gameplay
retexture shit.
aspects. There's quite a bit to
Skyrim
cover
is
in this
just-
section, with the end result being a complete
It's a
overall
beast
to
for
the
how it
experience of playing as a
evolves. It
vampire in
is.
Skyrim. First and foremost, you have to make a choice between the three prominent vampire overhauls, which are Better Vampires, Sacrosanct, and Scion. These mods have slightly different
I've been
approaches to
wondering what
improving
a
vampires,
scion
but they're
is.
each
That's
great
like
in their
a
own
term I
respects.
first heard when
For
it
the sake
came
of this video, I'll
to
be choosing Better
a
Vampires, which is my
spin-off of the
favorite
What If
among the three
series
due to it being
with
highly
Marvel Vampires.
customizable,
Who here have seen
continually
Marvel
updated,
Vampires?
and lastly,
Excuse me,
it's meant
Marvel
to work
Zombies when
seamlessly
that
with the
show
newly
came
released
out.
Better Vampire Lords mod, which I'll touch upon later. The Better
Very
Vampires mod
interesting,
itself is an
Tora, very
expansive
interesting.
overhaul to vampires with an incredible amount of
But I do
features
hope
and
that for
options
those
to be
that are
customized
blocking
to your
ads, the
liking.
viewership does
The mod
count
makes a
because Twitch is
ridiculous amount of
cracking down
changes, so
more
I'm
and
not gonna cover
more
absolutely everything,
on
but
that,
instead
which
provide a
really
brief
is
overview of the
sad.
main features and how they will affect life as a vampire. As a vampire,
still,
your
I'm gonna
hunger will
damn
grow
well
over
try.
time, and as it grows, so too will your health, stamina, magicka, movement speed, and physical damage. You'll unlock new abilities in your vampire.
So yeah, way better
spell will
benefits that
become
you can get off of
substantially
vanilla
stronger,
with this.
although you'll progressively become more vulnerable to fire and stun damage in the
Honestly,
process.
depending on the mods you
Much of
have,
this
you could
is
just turn it
customizable,
from
like most
the
features within this
RPG known
mod.
as Skyrim into like
There's
a
even an
full-out
option to choose the
vampire
inverse of
game
the standard hunger progression, meaning you'll
to
become
make it
more
its own
powerful the
standalone
more
game.
well-fed
That's what I
you
really
are,
like about Skyrim
which I
modding.
prefer because it forces you
It
to
just won't
indulge in
become
the feeding
Skyrim
mechanics
anymore. It's
more
just
frequently
Elder
if you wanna
Scrolls
maintain all the
Vampire
benefits of being
Hunt,
a
pretty
vampire.
much.
The feeding process itself has been completely revamped.
It's
Instead of
really,
only
really
being able to
interesting
feed
with
on
how
sleeping
much of a
victims and targets
playground
under the effect of
Skyrim
seduction,
modding can be.
Better Vampires introduces new
That you could
methods
just
to feed and
really turn it
expand
into
on the
something
existing ways
else.
to do so.
Whether it's
Now,
this,
if you sneak
or
behind
if
a
you want
person, you can attempt to feed
Skyrim
on
to
them.
be overrun by
Whether
Thomas
this
the
is
Tank
successful will be
Engine,
contingent upon your
and the
rank
rest
as
of
a
the gang of
vampire, and will
trains.
ultimately result in the death of the target. If unsuccessful, the victim may break free and either attack you or flee for their life. You can now also
Oh,
force feed
yeah,
during
I really do
combat
like
when your
those
enemies are in a state
chances.
of bleeding out.
Make it much more
You will
challenging
drain
to
the
be a
remainder of their
vampire.
blood, killing them in the process. The same applies to dead bodies. You can now feed on them.
What's the
drinking
latest
whatever blood
vampire
may
game that
remain.
came out that was a
There's also
second
new lesser power
to
that will infect
its
the next
brethren
person you
that was
feed
like
upon with
years ago
vampirism,
released?
making them loyal to you as well as a
Basically
potential
taking place in
follower,
Seattle. What
providing
vampire
arguably
game is
one
that
of the
called
most
again?
immersive ways to recruit new followers, especially for those that normally couldn't be recruited. They will still go about
I
their
do like
everyday
this,
lives, but they'll be
actually.
waiting for you to recruit them to follow you.
I think
They
it
will
would make
use of
sense
their
to
new
actually
vampiric powers
have
and feed when
a
necessary.
vampire spawn
This
to
is just
aid
one of the
you.
many new abilities provided to vampires through this mod. A few of the new prominent additions would be spells
I think it
such
would
as
make a
Nightclub,
whole lot more
an
sense,
ability
especially
that shrouds the caster in a swarm of bats
to
when
utilize
walking,
everything that we know
draining
about
the health of all
vampires.
enemies within melee range.
Oh,
Vampire
V-Rain?
Mind
Yeah, I don't
Blast,
think
which
V-Rain is
focuses your
it.
vampire mind, channeling your remaining stamina to incapacitate your enemies.
Was it
for a
Vampire
brief
Masquerade? Was that
moment.
it?
The ability requires a great amount of mental strain and can only be used once
I think it's
every
called
few
Vampire
remaining hours.
Masquerade.
Invoke Fog calls forth foggy weather, diffusing the harsh
Yeah,
rays
that
of
is
the
true,
sun,
Tora.
temporarily eliminating any penalties
If a
that may
game
exist
is
due
super
to it.
popular,
It will
people
also
are
allow your
literally
sneaking
willing
to
to
be
turn
more
it to
effective
something
while you
else,
remain in the
especially
fog.
if they
Blink
are
attack
jack
is a
shit
powerful
broke
ability
and
that
just
allows you to
rely
instantly
on
blink behind
modding
the target
to make it
and attack
whole new
before they
other
can
games and
react.
challenges for
It will
them and
consume
create
all
a
of your
whole
available stamina in
community
the
for
process,
themselves.
and the range of the ability will grow with your character. There's also
Of course, that's
Hemolytic
gonna
Spike,
depend
a
on the
spell which
PC
launches
that
a
you
blood
have.
spike that damages your opponent,
Yeah, that's it,
absorbing some
Master,
of their
that's the
health and
one.
possibly absorbing a skill
It
or
does look
ability
pretty
of theirs as well.
interesting.
Only one ability can be stolen at any given time, and it will be applied to you for a 15-minute duration. When you attain the highest rank of the
Damn.
vampire, you'll acquire the Flames of Cold Harbor. These flames will spread wherever they touch. It will slow your enemies.
You
deal
see, you
damage
can
to
literally
both
turn
your
it into
health
its
and
own
magicka,
vampire
and may
game.
cause
Like, forget
mortals to
the
flee in
rest of
terror,
what is offered in
whereas Daedra
vanilla.
and undead often become
You could just play
friendly.
on these mods
When
all
you
by
attain this
themselves
spell,
to
you will
level
also
up.
gain the ability to enchant your weapons with this same power. These are merely a handful of the new abilities that have been added by Better Vampires. For the sake of time, I won't cover each and every one. But besides
May I
introducing
say that
new
this man has a
vampire
nice,
abilities,
smooth
it also makes
voice?
changes to a few existing ones,
That
such
really
as
does set the
Vampire
tone?
Sight, which now has a secondary, more concentrated effect when you activate the spell projectile while crouching.
But yeah, it would
This
go
version of
really
Vampire
well with
Sight
a
will
sneak
display a
build.
red hue
It
around
really
potential
would.
feeding victims even through solid objects.
And I'm
you will be
probably
able
gonna
to
pull
hear
out the
their
stealth
heartbeat as
archer
you get
build, but I
closer.
gotta make sure not to get too
The
carried away with the
vampire's
stealth
serving
archer
animation spell
build.
has been rebalanced and changed into
Because
a
even in
stronger,
Skyrim, the
lesser
stealth
power with a
archer build can be
duration that
pretty
ranges
OP.
between 2 to 10 minutes depending on your stage of
That's something I
vampirism.
gotta remember.
The varying stages of hunger provide access to many of the new vampire spells and abilities, and others are locked behind certain vampire ranks, which is a
God
new
damn,
system
look at
introduced
that
by better
man.
vampires with 6 ranks in
He
total,
could top me
each with
anytime he
varying
wants.
benefits. Depending on the option you choose, you will progress
I think
through
I'm
the
slowly
ranks by
falling
either
into
how many
interest with
targets you fed
vampires
on,
lately.
or
Even
by
in my
how many
spare
days
time,
you've been
I've
a
been listening
vampire.
to vampire
Besides progressively
ASMR.
attaining new spells as you advance through the ranks,
Which
you
says
will
a
also
lot
gain
about me.
passive benefits such as increased destruction damage,
Man,
weapon
imagine my
speed,
video
damage
editor,
resistance, and the ability to fall
Nosfery,
longer
just
distances
hearing
without
this
taking
because
fall
her character
damage.
is literally
The
a
highest of the
vampire.
vampire ranks will have a degree of resilience to the sun and be able to slowly regen health and stamina even while in direct sunlight.
Oh,
If you're
fuck
a lower
yeah.
ranked vampire and opt for
That's
true
exactly what I
sun damage,
want.
then you'll take damage in direct sunlight. However, you won't take damage during overcast weather or while in the shadows. Now that we've revamped
Oh,
vampires
shadows?
in
So it's not
human
like an
form,
Oblivion
let's
for where
overall
even if you're
vampire
in the
lords with mod
shadows
better
then...
vampire
Okay,
lords.
that's really good.
Let's start with some of the basic quality of life changes made to vampire lords through this mod. Now as a vampire lord, you'll be able to loot, activate things, and fast travel freely. Some of the vampire
Fuck
abilities you were only able
yes,
to
because
use in
that's my
regular
one
form
complaint
can now
about
be used
vampire
while in
lords.
vampire lord form as well. This applies to many of the new spells that were added by better vampires. You will also be able to feed to the same extent as when you're in human form, meaning you can now
Yeah,
feed
guys,
onto walls,
forget about
sleeping
being the
victims, those you
Dragonborn.
use
Let's just
seduction on,
be an
bleeding out
overkilling
victims, as well as
machine.
dead
Just drain the
bodies.
blood of the
Now
innocents
let's take a
and...
look at the vampire
not so
perk tree,
innocents.
the area of this mod that makes the most substantial changes.
Oh,
The
you
perk
like
tree has been
vampires too,
expanded from
Tora?
11 perks to
Well, I'm
35
happy to
perks in
join the
total.
club then.
Every original perk has been enhanced.
Oh yeah,
in one
Fend
way or
almost
another,
thought I was gonna
and the new
rebrand
perks
into a
introduce
vampire
plethora of
VTuber,
new
but
spells,
nah, I'm
abilities, and other
not. I'm
benefits.
not.
I won't go over every perk, but instead
Here's a bit of a
focus on the
spoiler
ones that
for
may
you
be of
guys.
interest to you.
I'm
The first ones
considering
are the
whether I
Adorn
want to be a
Mantle perks, which
soul
vary depending on the perk route you
cat
take.
butler or a
The Blood
soul
Mantle
demon
cloaks yourself
butler
in blood,
instead of
draining
mixing
health
between the
from nearby
two.
enemies, as well as
So
bolstering
that
your
way it would
health
make
by
much more
75.
sense, especially for the
Shadow Mantle
lore
cloaks yourself
to
in
have for
shadow
my
and
character
poisons
that I'm
nearby enemies
building.
while increasing your resistance to weapon damage. Frost Mantle cloaks yourself in frost, causing enemies to attack slower and increases your overall magic resistance by 15%.
Honestly, frost spells for a
The
vampire
Necrotic
makes
Claw
so
perk
much
enhances your melee
sense.
damage in accordance to the cloak you're currently using. For instance, if you have the Blood Mantle active, you have a chance of absorbing
It really does
health
suck
from
you
your
take more
target.
damage with
While having the
pyromancy,
Frost
but
Mantle
to think
active,
that in
it provides a
Oblivion
chance
I
of
came
absorbing
across the
magicka.
necklace to help me
There's also a perk that
resisting
causes
fire
melee power
damage,
attacks to
so
shoot forth a blade
thank
of
you,
magical energy
Shiogora,
from your
for
hand
that. You knew
damages
exactly what I
opponents at
wanted.
range. The type of damage varies depending on the active mantle, and if your enemy is near death, they may also be decapitated by this
Oh my
ability.
god. Look at the
Combination of these
headshot!
perks makes melee mode in Vampire
To think that
Lord
there
form
are mods
viable,
out there
which
that
is something
increase
I've
the
always felt
effects
was
of
lackluster in vanilla
how
Skyrim.
bodies are
Something
dismembered,
else that always
especially
fell short was the
those
fact
that try to
despite
copy
having
off of what
wings,
Fallout
Vampire
4
Lords
does.
couldn't actually fly.
And
The
fuck yeah, I'm
Amplify Wings perk
flying,
allows
you
to
see
take flight.
this?
It can be activated by jumping
Why
into
ride a
magic
dragon
state,
when
and
you
you'll
could
be
just
able to
fly for
freely
free? You
without
see
the worry of
this?
flying through objects, because unlike a lot of other flight mods, it actually includes
This actually
collision.
would motivate me
Another interesting
to
perk that's been added is the
not
Rabid
fast
Lock perk,
travel,
which enables you to
probably.
break open locks,
Because I
chests,
love
and
the
doors with
environment of
melee
Skyrim
attacks,
and
with
love
the
to
exception
explore it
of
whenever
master locks and
possible.
those requiring special keys. As far as magical
Oh,
abilities
werewolf
are concerned, you
pack?
gain new spells such as Molag's Grasp, which
That's
can red and
interestingly
pull victims
contradictory,
from a
Tora.
distance and do choking damage once close.
Choke
If
me
the
harder,
victim dies
daddy.
in the
Choke me
process, they'll
harder.
explode,
Harder.
infecting those
Harder.
nearby with a blood plague. An interesting spell that's been added is Chaos Bolt, an unpredictable
Yeah,
Wabbajack-like
there's
spell
so
with a
much fun
ridiculous
to
amount of
have. Even
random
if they
effects that
are
can trigger on hit.
overpowered, I could just
The
up it
spell
to legendary
Course Fire
difficulty if I
Blast launches
wanted
a ball of blue
to.
flames that explodes on impact, damaging all enemies within a 20-foot radius, and causing mortals to flee in
Do
terror.
I dare put on
and undead or
survival mode as a
danger become
vampire?
frenzied. As far as the defensive side
Probably
of spells, you have
not.
ones such as Anti-Life Shell, which creates a barrier that makes opponents unable to hit you while
I
within the
probably
barrier,
shouldn't, should
while
I?
also draining their health. You can also use Ice
But how does
Barricade to
survival
summon a wall
mode
of
work
ice
with
for 30
vampires
seconds
when it comes
that's
to the
effective
cold,
at
though?
rerouting or cutting
Can I
off
resist the
enemies.
cold?
There's also Umbral Summon that causes your shadow to split and come to life to fight for you for 30 seconds.
It's so
The final perk from the
overpowered.
Vampire Lord perk tree lets you invoke an eclipse at the cost of all your current magicka. The more magicka, the longer the duration of the ability.
Something tells me
In
I
the
gotta
case
do
of
more
both
than
better
just do the
vampires and
Dawnguard
better
DLC. I
vampire
gotta
lords,
do
I've
some
only
other
really just
fun
scratched
shit
the
in the
surface
game,
of all
but
the
what?
modifications that have been made to
Should I
vampires,
just like
along with
kill
all the
every
new spells
guard
abilities that
and
have been
killable
added.
NPC around
If you're
Skyrim?
interested in a full list of the changes made, you could find a concise
And then just say
description
fuck
their
the Civil
respective
War.
mod
I'm your
pages.
biggest threat.
I've selected a few other miscellaneous mods that are of a smaller scale but really provide the finishing touches in elevating Skyrim's vampires to the next level. The first being Feral Claw unarmed attacks.
Yeah, I really
An
do hope this
animation
levels
replacer
up
for the unarmed attacks
the
of
one-handed
Khajiit,
skill tree.
Argonians,
Otherwise,
vampires, and
I'm
werewolves.
probably not going to use it.
So now vampires can make good use of those newly introduced claws by using open-handed claw strikes while unarmed. These are animations that Bethesda originally intended to use for beast races.
Damn it, Bethesda! You just had to cut it out. God damn
They work in
it!
both first and third person, but seeing as they're vanilla
Please be given
animations,
more
they
time
won't
for
work
your
in third
production
person if
value.
you're
I
running
mean,
Sky Set
Bethesda's
or
already taking
MCO
its sweet
movesets.
time with Elder Scrolls
The
6,
next
so
mod, Vampires
maybe they'll
Cast
get it
No
right.
Shadows,
Maybe.
is an SKSE plugin that does exactly what the title
Oh,
suggests. It stops
Gotcha,
vampires
Tora.
from casting shadows when out in the sun. This is an attribute that is often associated with vampires, although I'm unsure if it has any basis in Elder Scrolls lore. But it's a nice little addition nonetheless.
fuck the lore
An
at this
often overlooked
point.
aspect of modding is sound design.
I just want to have
Vampire
fun.
Lord sound rework remasters every single Vampire Lord sound effects to make them more vicious and intimidating.
It just sounds like a werewolf.
It does a great deal in improving the
It
overall feel
literally
of playing
sounds
as a
like a
Vampire Lord,
werewolf.
and I'd highly recommend using it. That's all I have for you guys today, but there were a bunch of mods I left out for the sake of the video becoming too
Yeah,
long.
so
This
I
includes
think I'm gonna
vampire
do
themed
really
weapons and
well for
armor,
myself
player homes,
with
quest mods, and much more.
Skyrim
So
modding
let me
when
know
I'm
down in
done
the
with
comment
Oblivion
section whether you'd like to see a
Remastered.
part 2 to this series where I'll cover all the
And
vampire
to play as a
mods I couldn't
vampire
fit
that's
in
been
this
so
video,
overdue by
and or if you'd like to
Bethesda.
see a video that focuses exclusively on werewolves.
I could just focus on the Dark Brotherhood once I'm done with the Dawnguard, depending on how long I wish to play my playthrough of Skyrim. I should really think these things over. I really should. But I am also down for suggestions over my suggestions channel over on my Discord server, so if there's anything you guys want to add, for those familiar with Skyrim, you guys are more than welcome to. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick bathroom break, so I'm going to go ahead and run a 2-minute ad break for you guys, but I'll be right back, okay? Hang tight, okay? Okay, guys, I'm back. You know nothing about Skyrim? Ah, okay then, well, that is completely fair, but this is also why I am doing research in my spare time, so that way I can give you guys a really good experience, because as a content creator, I have to do off-stream homework for your guys' entertainment, so that is not a problem at all, Tora. So, you never played Skyrim? Really? Usually there'd be a whole bunch of people out there that, well, even for VTubers like the popular ones, it would be some of their first time playing Skyrim. I remember when watching a member from HoloLive with her first time playing Skyrim, and just seeing the joy in her eyes just playing the game and causing chaos because she could. It just reminded me of the good old days when I played Skyrim. Just seeing somebody play Skyrim for the first time ever, it's just so nostalgic. It really is. Especially when I first arrived in this one town called Riverwood, what did you think I did? I killed a chicken, thinking, surely I can get away with killing a chicken, right? Yeah, for some reason, I had to realize that that is not the case. No, the townsfolk will get really pissed off if you kill the chicken. If there aren't guards nearby, it will be the villagers that will grab their pitchforks and kill you right on the spot, so don't ever. Not unless you can perfectly perform sneak and then take a bow and arrow or spell and just kill the chicken that way. Still, the way the chicken just stands in the middle of the road, I literally had the intrusive thoughts to let it flow through to make me think, yeah, I gotta kill this chicken, don't I? That chicken needs to die. Because I was really enjoying how the combat mechanics were going for an open world game like that, and I just thought, can I kill anything? This chicken looks like it just really wants to die. God, I had such dark thoughts back then with just how I was wanting to slay a whole bunch of people in the game. And if this makes you think that I like to be the person that would just go on a rampage and say GTA, you're actually wrong about that, as yeah, with GTA, honestly, I just focused more so on the story to enjoy and couldn't really get into it too far. Well, does that sound like your cup of tea now, Tora? Does it? Now, in case you're wondering if you have to worry about modding it to make it pretty playable, especially from a modern standpoint, you really don't need to. I will say that the Anniversary Edition is a nice touch for additional content, especially for cool items to get, such as weapons from previous Elder Scrolls games, or if you really like to, the Grey Fox Cowl can give you some good benefits, but there is a downside for where if you wear it in front of a guard, the guard's gonna be like, die. The guard will not bother to arrest you because the infamy that is behind the Grey Fox, it's just insanely high. And when it comes to the Skyrim mechanics, if your bounty is just incredibly high, then they won't bother to try to take you to jail or for your fines to be paid. Nah, they'll just kill you on the spot. And unfortunately, I don't think that there is a vendor of some kind in Skyrim to help take down your bounty behind the scenes. So that is one downside to Skyrim compared to Oblivion, for what Oblivion has. Nonetheless, in Skyrim, Bethesda actually planned on doing that, but they just decided to back out on that idea. And if they did, how dare you, Bethesda? Stop cutting corners too many times! Stop it! We're worried about Elder Scrolls 6. We're worried about it. It was a failed start when it came to Starfield. I had high expectations, but I just can't really seem to get into it no matter how hard I want to try. I can't. Even though it had very specific visions for itself, but with the audience it was garnishing to, it just didn't work. Unfortunately, Todd Howard, it just didn't work. You say it just works, but not that time. Though they say they do learn lessons along the way, especially when it came to Fallout 76 to then start making good revenue from it, but still. Even though they do have the Creation Club pass for where if you purchase mods, you can get off really well. At least that's what they think, but there's some mods that I'm like, no. No. Even though there are people that are actually trying to turn that game into Star Wars, but the requirements to do so would require a whole bunch of mods, and due to the economy, what specs you need for your PC, it just may not work out that well. Yeah, less and less people are able to upgrade to modern specs to handle the top-notch games. Like, even when it comes to Marvel Rivals, back then when, even on low graphics settings, I struggled a lot with that game, so yeah, I had to upgrade my PC before the tariffs kicked in, so I could be made better off. And speaking of making people better off, let's go ahead and treat some people really well in Coffee Talk, shall we? So let's go ahead and switch up the category here real quick. Let's go ahead and serve some coffee. to people that unfortunately have never heard of Poggers. Happy affiliate to me with being sponsored by Poggers. If you guys want to go ahead and use the code and the affiliate link to get yourself some good deals. All located what's pinned in chat. Assuming OBS won't fry itself again. I hope not. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do it all over again. Alright, now, where do I have Coffee Talk here? I'll just go ahead and look it up. And I just messed that up. Don't worry. I'll find it. As Coffee Talk is just right here. And of course, I got the cozy vibes going on because unfortunately, we can't play the music in this stream, which I'm still really pissed off about if you ask me. And how's the volume for the music for you guys? I'm gonna adjust it a bit. There we go. I just thought it was a bit too loud. What about the last column? Wait, what do you mean the last column? I'm not sure if I understand. Oh, I'm not even halfway in the game. Wow. We've got a lot of progress to make in this game, don't we? And of course, I got my cheat sheet, aka my phone, in case I need to look some stuff up. Welcome. Hey, it's this guy. Good evening, Mr. Bailey's. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Yeah, and your girlfriend isn't here, unfortunately. Oh, thank you, Tora. Gotcha. Freya's not here. She says she's coming back later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time, just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why is that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things, whether they need a friendly ear or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well, because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. A magician never reveals his secrets, so why should I? The hell was that? I guess I could say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting at from their body language. Including our interaction now. Including our interaction now. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. Oh la la, what do you want me to do next? Just get a stripper pole and perform for you, Daddy? Is that what you want? By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. Yes. I heard it's a good drink for a bitter heart. Okay then, so you want hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. You got it. Ginger and cinnamon. I've never heard of that combination before. Man, I'm learning so much with how well ginger goes well with drinks. What the hell? I hope this is the right order. Bitter heart? It's literally called Bitter Heart? That's kind of a cruel way to put it, isn't it? Oh, I just remembered something. 1 second. Okay, there we go. It was just a quick little thing that I almost forgot. Oh my god, Bitter Heart. Way to rub it in. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink. Only for special people and special drinks. Say, Midway, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop? Oh man, I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright, but that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder what I should ask next. Oh, is that Freya? Oh my god, what happened to Freya? Freya, what have you done? Okay, how long has it been since you last slept? Also, do you need a quadruple espresso shot? Because I think a triple espresso shot is not enough for you.
Hello, everyone.
My god.
Why are you both looking at me like that?
Freya, you look horrible.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened?
You better be asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft.
You need a rest. Weak, can't even handle. Oh my god, Tora, of course you'd say that.
And miss my deadline? Hell no! Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso.
Are you sure about that? As a great man John Cena once said, you really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. May I suggest something from Poggers? Because we do have sleep aids with Poggers if you use my affiliate link with the code.
Espresso! Please.
Okay, I'll get you your espresso. The most bitter of all drinks that isn't for bitter heart. Though I would love to recommend that to you. Would you imagine if I just gave her cough syrup or something to actually help her sleep, and then I just knock her out? I think that'd be really, really funny if I did that. I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Freya.
Just give me the damned espresso!
Okay.
This will keep me from falling asleep. Yeah!
How was the meeting?
It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice, but that also things, not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten.
Oh.
It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just that I'm going to my usual corner. Thanks to your coffee. I may make it through the night.
She looks horrible. She does, but don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acting like this. No. But this time the stakes are pretty high. Yes, indeed. We need the Sandman on board, pronto. Does the Sandman exist in this fantasy world? Tora doesn't sleep, but passes out and wakes up? Wait, what do you mean by that? What brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind, out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. I knew it! I fucking knew it! I read this game at the back of its mind. Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua.
Hi, Baileys.
Do you two need a room by yourselves? I can. Do you need a room by yourselves? Ha! This is already a cute start. Well, go on! Go on! You first.
No, you first.
You first. I was just going to ask, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. How about you?
I'm good, yeah. Come on. I gotta break the ice and offer her a drink, come on.
I think I need to order something first.
Oh, of course, of course. Go ahead.
Hi, Minfrey.
What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee? Oh, fuck yes. Gingerbread coffee. Wait, how the fuck do you make gingerbread coffee? I've not discovered that yet, have I? No. I don't think it's coffee ginger. She said gingerbread, so clearly there needs to be cinnamon in it, right? There clearly has to be. It's gotta be cinnamon. Maybe cinnamon and ginger. Tora doesn't sleep until Tora's body can't handle it without sleep and forces Tora to rest. Well, definitely make sure that you do take proper care of yourself. Don't need to end up like Freya. So, oh, excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and rely on my cheat sheet real quick. So that way I could tell how I can make a gingerbread coffee, because gingerbread coffee sounds really, really good. And maybe I'll actually try that in real life. I swear, this game is giving me some ideas for where I'm already at the point for where I've been trying more of Joshua Weissman's recipes. I've tried his version of mashed potatoes. I think I prefer his mother's side because I think I do really well with half and half than I do with mixing milk, especially with just putting butter on top with the mashed potatoes. Yeah, because if it's mixed with milk for mashed potatoes, I thought maybe his recipe could solve that case for where I just gag from more mashed potatoes mixed with milk, but either way, I just can't handle it. I even warmed up the milk to see if it would be better, but no. Okay, ginger and cinnamon. Okay, ginger and cinnamon. In that order. So I was right. Tora will train her and make her a proper night owl? Well, as long as you achieve a good level of happiness, then I hope for the best for you, Tora. And remember what I talked about last time? So, while I can't stop anyone from their sleeping habits, but if it starts to sound like very extremely concerning levels, then I do get uncomfortable with it. But of course, as long as you're alive and well and not trauma dumping in a way or setting something very concerning, then I'll still be okay with that. I will. So just a heads up from what I posted about an announcement on Discord last time and on Twitter and Blue Sky.
Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me of when I was growing up with my family.
Oh. How's work?
It's going pretty okay. You?
I'm not taking any new jobs on at the moment because, well, you know.
Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right?
That's a very Lua thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job.
It went well in the end?
It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. Haha! And the pay was amazing.
How long are you planning to take a break for?
I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess.
And what problems are those?
Yeah, family. It's fine, Mint. Tora getting 5 hours of sleep every day. I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay?
Not even Minfrey, who's standing in front of us?
Not even Mintfrey.
Okay.
So, there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now.
How can you not be sure?
We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably.
Why is that?
I assume both of us were just tired. Knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition, we haven't really talked since our last fight.
Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea.
But I can't bring myself to start the conversation.
Why?
Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway.
Baileys, I have a question.
Go ahead.
What do you think she's feeling right now?
To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully.
Why?
At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I could just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see.
I think you're wrong.
Really?
If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through.
That sounds difficult and uncomfortable.
It is, but a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do.
He must be a pretty cool guy.
He is.
Ah, just kiss already! Make up! I'm dying for this to happen!
What's next for us, Baileys?
I don't know, Lua.
I met some new people this week.
Including that supermodel?
You knew?
That girl in the corner told me.
Yeah, including that supermodel.
And how does that make you feel?
Like a fool.
What?
He said a lot of things I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know? Attitude-wise, you get along well with him.
Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? And with you may be able to kiss the bride.
A lot. From a certain hipster elf.
And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us?
I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week?
I have, in fact. You met a vampire and I met a werewolf.
What are the odds?
What are the odds indeed?
What did your werewolf say?
Not much to be honest, but he made a good point about the importance of family.
Baileys.
I know I've been stubborn about you wanting to make peace with my family, and I know why that's very important for you. But Freya said something that kinda hit me hard.
What was it?
I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family. When I actually want to do that anyway. For myself. Ah, here you go, you're coming clean. You see? You start to realize why you're actually wanting to do it, man. Come on, there's a better resolution to this.
You know me, Baileys.
I do.
And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families, which makes me an asshole, I guess.
I get why you think that, Lua. Blood is thicker than water.
What should we do?
Lua,
Yes, Baileys?
please let me leave. Oh. Alright, so I guess you really want to do that, do you? I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all.
But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves.
An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people? Sounds great!
You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life. That's the elven privilege.
But it's not a perfect life without you.
What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me.
Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would have never blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen to us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. Yeah, I can see that, Tora. Yeah. I don't need an immortal life, because without you, it won't be a life worth living.
Baileys, I believe in you.
Oh, wait, what's happening? Ayo! But why are we just getting it black and white, though? Finish Lua and Bailey's arc. Yes! You see, they finally kissed, just like the way I wanted it to be. Lua,
Baileys,
I feel like we're living in a soap opera.
it seems so.
So, what's our plan? Yes, you did, Tora.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Are we going on a date?
I'm going to my parents' place,
Oh.
and I want you to come with me.
What? That's so sudden.
Did you already have plans for tomorrow?
Well, no. It's just, I'm not prepared to meet them.
You'll be fine.
You don't want to tell them about this first?
It'll be alright.
Well, they never forbade you from dating other races?
They're not big fans of elves, that much is true, but you could prove them wrong.
Huh. Okay, this could be a good first step.
It is.
It's set then.
I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but we can think about it. And anything else? Later.
I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me?
I have my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you.
Lua, thank you.
Are you still staying at Farron's house?
Yeah.
You're staying with me.
Yay! Yes! Let these two to be together. You see? You two managed to figure it out. You see? Man, sometimes having a third party involved can really help. It just depends. Huh? What about your roommate?
She's away for the weekend, taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night.
Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, Midfrey. Yes? We're leaving.
Thank you so much for keeping us with this past week.
The pleasure was mine. We're off then.
See you.
Thank you for coming. Well, don't you look normal? I guess that espresso helped out. But how long is that gonna last?
That was pretty intense.
Oh, you're back in real world.
I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing the story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know.
That's cold.
What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry.
You look better than before, though. For now.
I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I done...
Well, who do we got in here next? I hear heavy footsteps. Oh, shit! Well, he is gonna need his solution to calm down. I just got the thing for you. Don't you worry, pal. I'm gonna get you back to normal. Don't worry. I got you, bro. I got you. I know who he is.
Whoa!
Freya, get over here.
This wolf? Is that him?
I think so. Welcome, sir. Ah, yes. I know just what to order for you.
Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in a fury like a normal customer?
Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. Exactly, my point exactly towards Freya. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Of course, you know just how I want you to make it. Now, what was the... Wait, I can't do it? Wow, I can't check it. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go ahead and check real quick. Man, this guy does not want me to check on my phone, does he? You have to tell me that I have to memorize it by memory? Yeah, one of your kind indeed. So it's Galahad. Tea, milk, ginger. Okay. Tea, milk, ginger. Here you go. Galahad. Here you go. Serve Galahad when Gala turns into a werewolf. Still, why would he not want me to look up the recipe? I don't make it too often, sir. Oh god! All at one go, but that's hot tea, sir! Yep, just give him a moment. Oh, I guess he's going away. You forgot to tip me, sir!
What the hell? Is that really him?
After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%.
Well, whoever he is. This place survived!
Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. And I need to clean up some of the mess anyway.
Good idea!
Can you get back all right by yourself?
I'll manage.
Take care on your way back.
You be careful too. See you tomorrow.
See you. Bedchamber. A cup for those longing for a deep slumber. Oh! So there is a drink like that. Ooh. You know, maybe I should give this to her. Maybe I should. Bedchamber? Yeah, I'm giving this to Freya next time she overworks herself and she needs the rest. I think I'll have no choice but to do that. Okay, what do we got next? Weirdstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Well, duh.
That's racist.
Coachella 2020 do's and don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. Welcome! Yeah, I'm giving you the bedchamber, aren't I? Good evening, Freya.
Oh, hey.
When was the last time you slept?
I still sleep like a normal person, you know. I slept for 6 hours.
Last night?
No, I slept for 6 hours this...
That's not healthy! Get some rest, really!
I can rest when it's done.
That's stupid.
Oh, shut up.
So, what's your plan now?
Now, as in, right at this moment, I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. I need to make sure I don't look like a dead woman walking. And after that, I'll continue writing.
Freya? Oh, well. You know where the bathroom is. Weak drinks can't fix this.
Okay, I need something to drink now.
Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks.
That is so weird. Coming from the coffee shop owner.
I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of this place, just right here.
No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt?
It won't happen.
How can you be so sure?
Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay?
But...
Man, what a sweet, understated guy I am. See? There's a customer coming right now. So, don't you worry about me. Hey! Didn't we manage to calm you down?
Oh!
Yeah, I know it was awkward, but I knew just the trick to help you.
Hi, Gala! What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this is maybe pushing it a bit?
Freya, Midfrey, I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday.
Gala? Hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala.
Like Freya said, no casualties and no problems with the coffee shop.
I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made and the scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I could do.
Huh. Why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Hey, what do you mean?
Do you want anything to drink for you?
No! It's alright, Gala.
I insist.
You don't have to.
Please, accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty at least. A little.
Alright. I wouldn't mind a coffee, not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make sugar and spice?
The one with cinnamon?
Yes! A cup of sugar and spice, please.
Okay, well, now she's starting to wind down on the caffeine, so that's good. Now, how do you make a sugar and spice? Sugar and spice. Coffee. Oh, of course, be honey and cinnamon. There's sugar and honey. Honey and cinnamon. So this should be it. Thank God for my cheat sheet. I know, I'm not a professional. I'm not getting good, but I can't help but rely on the cheat sheet. Sugar and spices for the lady with the It's so cringy. No, get the cringe out of here.
Hey! Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala.
I'll mention it. Minfrey, are you sure there's nothing I could do for you?
You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you?
No, it's not caffeine. Should it be reused? I usually do, but there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday.
What kind of emergency?
The hospital was really packed yesterday. After that announcement,
Announcement?
the one saying that a replacement government-issued furry sedative will be available soon, releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet.
But the announcement said it wasn't ready. Just that it was coming soon.
You think people read the whole article? Yeah.
As something that I have learned through years on the internet, people really don't read everything and make sure of themselves. They absolutely don't. They're just so used to information being handed down to them. It's strange coming from a guy that really isn't like that and has had to take years to fully understand this. Well, she's winding down the caffeine. Cut her some slack. She probably needs some sleep.
They only saw the headline or glanced at it at the news stall. Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous, it's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms.
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why, at the end of my shift, I left immediately. Normally, I'd have asked a friend to lock me in one of our isolation rooms, of course, but I couldn't, so I rushed right back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully, I was in this area, and I managed to force myself to come to your place.
Gala, excuse me for asking this,
Yes?
but you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right?
As far as I remember, no. And I didn't see any blood on my clothes.
That's good to hear.
This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday, but I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anyone, as long as I have something to direct my fury towards. Usually, I end up destroying stuff around me, or worst case, hurting myself. Damn! Despite all of that, I'm still glad that no one got hurt. Okay, Tora, alright.
Always looking for the positive side, aren't you?
Just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I could do to pay back, if there's anything I could do to help, please don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink?
Sure, what are you having?
The same as yesterday.
Oh yes, of course, coming right up.
That's supposed to be tea, milk, and ginger, right? Tea, milk, and ginger? Yep. Well, I managed to get that right. Boop! Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Here you go with some fancy schmancy custom latte art. When was the last time I ever did latte art, now that I think about it? Here's your special brew. Thank you. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink.
By the way, Gala.
Noted, Tora.
Now that you can be 100% sure that the drink is your natural sedative, why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere?
That's the plan. It has to be warm though. I could use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective that remedy is.
Phew! What the?
Hey, it's Rachel! How did Coachella go?
What's going on? What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella just to get into an argument with my manager? Huh? Before we continue, Midfray, a cafe latte, please.
Oh, you got it. A cafe latte with your name on it. Coffee, milk. This is the first time she's ordering coffee, but I'm not complaining. To think that there are kids that are starting young with Starbucks drinks, but whoa, do they realize that it's just bad. Don't ever give a child energy drinks. Don't. Like, why? Why give your kids energy drinks? I'm gonna make it look like the sun. It's a sun. Don't judge me. Oh my god, Tora. Your cafe latte's ready.
Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father, and he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck.
Oh my god. Why would a father lie? That's such an asshole thing to do. Wow, your father's an asshole.
So I told him to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first.
Oh, I see.
Then my manager came and, I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds. Did the concert go well at least?
I'm sorry to hear that, Tora.
Oh yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage.
Fuck yeah.
Usually, no one pays much attention to whoever's on first, but there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice! So, you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time, and then there was this press conference after my show. After show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me, so we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you! You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you, but your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. So, why are you here? Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he managed at a club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but can you only enter some clubs if you're 21? Not this time, because Mr. Lester's my manager and it's his party. Huh. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you could do that by using his name, but I don't think I should do that with you. Why? I'm an No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, you have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then. Huh, that's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out. Especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party? That might be a bit too far.
Welcome, huh? Oh god, what happened to the kitty cat? What happened to Henry? Who gave a cat a black eye? Who dare? Who dare? Who dare? Huh? 1 second, gotta hydrate. Always remember to hydrate your streamer, guys.
What the hell? Oh no. Dad? What?
Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry?
Yes. Dad, what happened?
Oh, thank you. Ooh. Yeah, this definitely feels really good to unshrimp right here. Thanks for that.
Midfrey, can you get a cup of milk for him, please?
Just milk?
Just milk.
Meow. Oh no, Tora, that's actually for an ASMR trigger. I just forgot to disable that. I'll have to refund the points to you. It's not ASMR time, unfortunately.
Here you go.
Here. How is that possible to drink?
Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please?
They're on their way. I've contacted the hospital.
Thank you.
I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert personally. She's off shift right now, but she's also on the way.
Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help.
Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you.
Okay.
Oh my god, who dared do that to the kitty? Who dare? Who dare? Never harm a Nekomimi. What is wrong with you?
Oh boy! That was really something, huh?
Yeah.
2 days in a row? An emergency at your place? Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help.
No, Tora, that's also a ASMR trigger. I'll have to refund you with those points as well. I'm sorry. I can't do that during this kind of stream. It's only during ASMR time. I gotta remind myself to disable those channel points. You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the right side.
Ha! Well, I'm not one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kinda understand them. I hope Hendry's alright.
Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night?
Well, that was all pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing. Take your time and place then.
Oh, pff.
Will do.
Do you think she'll do well in her story? So this time, I'm not offering her the bedtime drink. I thought I was going to, but I guess not. Still, 2 days in a row, that's pretty crazy for a public setting right there. Police raid on private Coachella after party is... Oh! And why is there a bare ass? What the fuck? Related bust of the year. Well, it's a really good thing that Rachel didn't go. Oh my god. Fight broke out during Coachella, culprits in police custody. Despite the arrest, Coachella will go on. The next one with 5 minutes is also ASMR. Yep, it is also ASMR. As well as trigger words, trigger phases, and trigger demo. Those are also ASMR. Wow, good thing Rachel didn't go. Welcome!
Hey, we haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Pop.
Good evening, everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, officer.
With the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop, I'm not so sure about that.
Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill.
Taking a break and work at the same time, you mean?
You know it.
That's an oxymoron.
That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Mitfrey, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Oh, you got it. Boop! I am on it like a fly. Boop! An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. Hey, you and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. Ha! It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon.
So, anything special tonight?
Surprisingly. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right?
Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience. To use in my story.
Still fretting over your story, eh?
Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer.
Oh, yeah. How's it going?
Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident.
Best of luck then.
Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos?
For the werewolf case, I spoke to Gallo about it.
What? Are you going to arrest him?
Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it. Thank you! It's not his fault! And acknowledge his time of service at the hospital, goddammit! Because he really helped out a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital, and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway.
Phew! He'd be pretty mad at you if you were to arrest him.
Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything.
I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened?
I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here.
What?
Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella.
That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far, but he wouldn't be able to walk it. Not in that state.
So far, that's all I know. Yeah, well, my God, thank God the dad's okay. Who dare hurt a kitty cat? Who dare? Who dare?
Rachel! Rachel?
Is Mr. Hendry all right?
Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate, dark?
Oh yeah, you got it. So you want yourself a dark hot chocolate? Yep, chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Boop! Coming right up. God, having this pure of dark chocolate would make anyone thirsty, if you ask me. Your hot chocolate's ready.
Thank you. Dad's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon. Thanks to Mr. Gala. He got help fast enough to stop things.
Finish Rachel and Hendry's arc. Yay!
He's doing okay then? It'll take a few days before he fully recovers, but no permanent injuries we need to worry about. That's good to hear. I know. But still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him when all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel! Don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment, and I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right away. Besides, I really need to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess.
Miss Rachel, What really happened last night?
Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh!
Yep, I knew it. I knew it.
He didn't like that, of course, so he morphed to his cat form and started a fight with the thugs.
Why did he morph?
So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene, they found some eyewitnesses to testify, and they managed to find the thugs.
Are they fans of yours?
No, it's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester.
What?
Oh boy.
The reason why it didn't take too long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night.
Whoa! How did it all connect up?
They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys and locker room talk, right?
Yeah?
Well, that's what they were doing, and I was the topic of discussion.
Ugh!
So, there's that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for...
Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through.
I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered.
You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember?
Eh? Eh? She's learning at least. This is her first step into adulthood.
But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when...
That's it. That's all you have to do.
It might be weird to hear about something coming from Freya, but she is right.
But there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while.
Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now.
Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel.
I wish your father a speedy recovery.
Thank you, Ben Frey.
Damn, things are really turning down for a 180. I mean, not like I'm surprised because the manager would have been sus to me to begin with. Especially with how thorough her father was.
Man, what a weekend.
Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. You take care, Georgie. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay?
No problem, officer.
Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see you.
By the way, Freya, how are you doing with your sleep, by the way?
Are you properly sleeping this time?
Are you gonna leave as well, Freya?
I don't think so. I've had enough rest. And I have stories to write.
You're not tired?
Definitely not. In fact, I think I could get it done today.
Huh, that's rare for her to say.
Alright. I won't bother you then.
Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would have never existed without this place. And you. So, thank you.
The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish.
Hey, hey, hey.
No problem, boss.
Ooh. Damn. Lemony Snippet. That sounds kind of sexy, if you know what I mean.
That does sound sexy. Sounds like a sexy drink to have.
Oh, 2 weeks later, down in the future, huh?
Coachella Festival proves to be major boost for Seattle tourism. Yeah, I bet. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella?
Yeah, that's not surprising, unfortunately.
I can't be surprised by that. Hey, it's these two. Welcome on in.
Hello.
You're finally here.
Hey, all.
Hello.
Someone's feeling happy today. Did you actually manage to get that thing done?
Of course!
Did they?
They approved it!
Bravo, bravo.
We're so happy for you.
Congrats!
Oh my! Did you know how happy I am?
Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously.
You're goddamn right! Oh my god! Oh my god!
How did they react to the draft?
To be honest, they're not that excited about the story itself. A story with an unhappy ending, huh? That's what they said. But at this point, I don't really care. As long as they publish it. I'm content with that. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower. Because they gave me a year to...
Oh!
What a feedback session every month?
Sounds professional enough.
Of course! They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing?
It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately, and some old timers, of course.
I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea.
Yeah, he brought us some gifts back.
He didn't get any for me.
I'm not sure, but he did say he always gives gifts directly.
Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh?
Well, he is really old, so, you know.
How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break.
Yes, and we decided to go to Coachella.
Wow!
That event was a mess.
Yeah, 3 hours of the festival was enough for us.
So, where'd you go after that?
We ended up in Port Townsend.
How was it?
I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun.
Oh yeah? I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. You both look so cute.
Wait, really? Let me see. Where? Oh, there's Freya, Georgie, Gala, Lua, Bailey's, Hyde, Myrtle. Oh my god, look at them! Wait, that's not her. Wait, that's somebody else. But still, cute. Rachel? Oh wow, Rachel's have a new profile picture. There's Neil. Ah, there they are. That is so cute. I am just looking at this now. That is amazing. So even these profile pictures can update. That's awesome. Oh man.
Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation?
No, it was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there, so I forced her to take a picture together.
You were at Max too, Myrtle?
Yeah, I helped her out a bit with the booth. Thank you.
You don't have to keep thanking me.
By the way, have you heard of anything from Neil?
No, not me.
They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop.
Really?
Yeah, one's from Coachella.
That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard?
Hard to tell with them.
What about the second one?
It's from New York.
What? What are they doing in New York?
Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe.
Ha! Yeah, probably. They stand more of a chance there.
Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night.
Oh, come on! So soon?
We were here for hours before you arrived, and we need to work tomorrow.
Fair enough. Take care on your way.
Good luck with the novel.
Thanks.
See you, Minfrey.
See you around. You know, I'm getting way better at voice acting. I'm glad that my voice is not cracking down like it did before. So that's an improvement right there. They look
Happier than when we first met them. They do.
It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time.
Yeah. Anyway. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys.
No worries. I don't feel ignored at all.
Are you by yourself tonight?
No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do.
This late at night?
Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days.
How are the two of you doing?
Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month.
Whoa! Wow, congrats! But I thought Lua lived with her flatmates.
We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently. Ayo, I know that feeling. Let's go. And her company's providing her with an apartment. Now, before I continue on celebrating this occasion, I do need to take a bathroom break, so I'm gonna go ahead and run 2-minute ads for you guys, and I will be right back in a jiffy, so you guys hang tight, okay?
Okay, guys, I'm back. Y'all miss me?
Another one to train in the... Who? Bailey's or who? Who do you mean? Who do you mean this time, Tora? I mean, these guys are pretty much night owls. That's easy to confirm.
Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office.
Well, she definitely earns more than me.
That's not saying much, Baileys.
You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes.
Yay! Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by...
Honey, it's alright. Freya and Minfrey have been keeping me company anyway.
Oh, hey, Freya. And Minfrey. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already?
Only about the moving in part.
As you've heard, we're gonna move in together next month.
Where is it?
Not far. I mean, the company provided the...
What? Your company? God damn. Holy shit, your company bought a house? For you? Or is it an apartment? What is it?
So they want to cut my community costs as much as possible?
That's thoughtful of them.
It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime.
Oh yeah, that too.
It also means we get to visit this place more often.
That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway.
Well, I am very happy to serve for a great community hub. Don't mention it.
I have a question for both of you.
Go on.
The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents? How'd it go?
Man, her father didn't kill me at least.
Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know.
I know. And at least they didn't say no, which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start.
It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again.
You folks going somewhere?
Yeah, we're gonna watch the midnight screening of
Full Metal Conflict, ayo.
I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua.
I don't, but this guy loves it.
Hey, you always enjoyed watching me playing the game.
I enjoyed watching you, not the game.
Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game.
Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably need her again one of these days.
You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie.
Alright, catch up with you later, Freya.
Bye, Minfrey.
Enjoy the movie! Well, well, well. I love how everything just connects so well. There they go. I'm so happy for them. They've still got a long way to go, and probably a lot of obstacles in their path.
But they're moving forward.
Yes. How will you write their story?
As it is, it's beautiful enough, and it has enough drama.
Ha! That's one way to put it.
Anyway,
What's that look for?
you haven't told me about any of your other friends here. How are they doing?
You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect?
Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember?
Well, there are some updates about the regulars.
Tell me!
Where should we start? Oh, we're getting some flashbacks already? Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some were more special than— Oh my god! Oh my god! Why would he buy that? Wait, I didn't read that text! Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is, she's not alone now. Neil. Yes. The only news about them are the 2 postcards they sent me. Rachel's back at the recording studio preparing for her first solo album. She found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back to the industry. Ooh, did he now? Wait, that's cool. And finally, Freya, she finished her book, get published, and have some signing sessions. Sadly, the book didn't sell well. She still visits regularly now, working as a freelance artist. Hey! Oh, really? That's the game? You know, it did say that the game completed with the progress to be made. Wow, that was actually a bit shorter than expected. But I don't think I will be complaining anytime soon. Yeah, unfortunately, Jerry Sitompul made the music copywritten, so we were not able to listen too much to the fabulous music presented in this game. But still, kudos to everyone involved, including them, for working on this game here. And to think that their most recent game was sometime last year, was it in December or November, October? I can't quite recall, but still, I never thought they would make a third game to this, which perhaps eventually I will be getting to. But of course, like I said, I was thinking after this game, I would get into Code Vein 2, especially depending on how money-wise I'm doing. But so far, money-wise, I have been doing pretty okay. But yeah, I probably should play the second game at some point in time in the future. If it is available on Throne, I will definitely put it on there. I definitely will. Because again, I was really grateful for when I got gifted this game off of Throne. I really was. Press any key to skip. Okay. Is there any after credits? Finish Gala and Hyde's arc. Oh, who are you? Welcome. Hello, Mintfrey. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, Oh my god, you're Neil? Well, you got a brand new look. What? Wait,
No way, is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed a bit too much. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assume it was a success then? Multiple successes. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. It seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes! That's Fire Agent. You've seen him? Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So, you finally noticed. To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. Holy shit, am I an alien as well? Is that why I've been so kind to this guy? From outer space? I was like, okay, you can be here. It took a few tries, but there are some timelines where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Heh, interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator, then it was the first time Rachel visited this place, and the last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. Help Neil to help you. Main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. Play the story mode to conclusion once. Holy shit! What the fuck? You know, I totally forgot that Neil would change his look, so... Several successes with being able to... Damn. So it seems that with talks of timelines... Wait, is this fourth wall breaking to suggest that I'm a player in a game? Wait, is that what this is about? Is that what this is about? Welcome, Minfrey. Wait, change barista? Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, you mean this. Gotcha. So, with game progress, I haven't 100%ed it, it seems, so... Endless. Extras. Mod? I mean, it did say I complete the game according to the achievements, but I guess I'm just gonna have to look this in my spare time, whether or not I'm gonna play this game again. I mean, most likely not, but still. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream earlier than usual since we just completed the game. But still, what a great time this was! So now, without further ado, let's go ahead and raid into somebody, shall we? And don't forget about my affiliate link to Poggers using the code MIDFRAY. Both the aliens are human in the world of animals. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, let's see who's live for me to raid into. Oh, Nixie Sinclair. I think you'll like her. She's a vampire. She's a vampire VTuber. I've never had the chance to raid into her before, but perhaps this time I will do so, and I think she is the one I want to raid into. She's 2 hours and 50 minutes into her stream, so I imagine there's going to be some time left for her to stream. So I'm going to go ahead and start the raid over into her stream. I think you'll like her, especially with her fantastic design. Now, once again, everyone, thank you all so much for coming to my stream, and I do hope you get to enjoy what Poggers offers to you guys. Once again, I am more than happy to be an affiliate with them, and I do hope that you guys get some good shopping done over on their website. So you guys... take care, have a lovely morning, and I will see you all next time for tomorrow. The usual time for a Tuesday. Okay, you guys take care. Bye-bye!